Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Connor and Pete from Cinity Gaming, doing a very formal intro there. I don't know why I did that.
This map's called the resource spotlight thing. It's called
Pack.
It's called the Unsimple resource pack.
Yeah, so if you've seen the Simple Craft one, I think it was called, then this is quite the opposite of Simple or Simplex or Simple Craft. Okay. Have we ever done one called Simple Craft? I think so. We might have done.
I'm losing track.
I know we've done one called Simplex, but it's quite the opposite. This is an unsimple and a very realistic pack, which I like. It's very nice and it's quite low resolution as well. So if you have a rubbish computer, this should work okay on it. So as you can see, it is kind of a medieval themed pack, if you ask me.
Medieval, dark, realistic.
Yeah, it is quite dark and gloomy, I have to admit. I mean, this is like full brightness, like the full sunlight in the game, and it's quite dark.
Yeah, it looks as though it's about like 7 in the evening or something.
Yeah. Well, 7 o'clock in the evening in England at the moment is pitch black.
Oh yeah, cool.
So in the summer, on the other hand, it would probably look like that. So I hate it now getting it dark early. It's like dark at 5:30.
I don't like it. Our weather sucks. It really does.
I know.
When it's the summer, it rains, but it's meant to be
Why don't
hot.
they put the clocks back? Why don't they put the clocks forward at this time of year so the nights are a bit shorter?
I don't know.
So the daylight is longer.
I don't know.
So instead of it getting dark at 4:30, it'd get dark at 5:30.
4:30 is a bit ridiculous.
Because they put the clocks back, it gets dark at 4:30. If they just left them where they were or put them forwards, it'd be 5:30 or 6:30.
You've got about 7 hours left to go in the day at 4:30.
I know. Anyway, enough about moaning about people changing the clocks. And
have all the blocks been changed?
As far as I can see, yes, they have.
That's always nice to see.
Unfortunately, I can't say that about the mobs, but all of the blocks have been changed, which is brilliant.
I've got to give these guys credit because it's very difficult to design.
It is. I can imagine something like this as realistic. It can't be easy to design them. So look at those lovely lights.
I always look at the torch.
The
to
torch,
see in comparison. Well, that's a pretty impressive torch.
It kind of looks like it's a bit sparky, to be honest.
It's kind of like a Halloween spark, one of those fireworks sparkler things.
Yeah, it sort of looks like a match as well. Yeah, it does actually look like a Halloween sparkler. Bonfire night.
No, it's just because we've had Halloween and everything.
And fireworks night.
Yeah.
So, onto the other blocks and objects now. You can also see that some of them sort of look a bit 3D-ish.
That bed looks as though it's made out of bricks.
The crafting table had some sort of bits on top that looked a bit like they were sticking out a bit.
The bed looks like it's got a baby ghast in it. Or
something. It does actually, yes. Yeah, it looks like the pillow's got a face. I don't know why that would be.
Gosh, like a sheep. Look, he's freaky.
That's not actually a sheep,
isn't it?
No.
What is it?
I'll show you in a moment.
Oh, okay.
Look at the command block. I like seeing all these really cool command blocks, and because the thing is that you don't even really need to change those because they're not actually, I want to say standard block, but they are a block, but you can't get to them without using cheats. So you can't craft them, or you don't see them very often.
Oh, the inside's been changed for once.
The what?
The inside of Neverpool.
Yes, it has actually. Now this is the creeper. He looks very green and dark and dingy. Skeleton, he kind of looks like he's got half a head.
Okay.
The spider, I don't know. I can't really comment on all of them.
The zombie looks
the slime looks pretty cool.
Oh my god, purple slime.
Yeah, it's not green one, which they should really have changed the colour of the egg for that. The cave spider, in case you're wondering, is actually green. It might have looked a bit bluey there.
Silverfish looks the same.
I do apologise. I do spawn these in on peaceful so that I don't have to kill them afterwards. If you've seen Minecraft Resource Spotlight before part 20 or something, it's so long ago we did it now. I can't even remember when it was. We used to spawn them in on easy, but it used to be a pain to try and kill them.
I don't really remember because I didn't do this series.
Yeah, it was me and Phil at one point, but Phil doesn't do anything now. He just plays Destiny all day, every day, so...
Oh, don't say that.
He does. He does nothing but Destiny. It's a pig that you saw.
Come on, how hard?
I'm not being hard.
Phil, if you're out there, we love you.
Hey?
No, not really. What was that white animal that we saw earlier?
It was either a pig or a cow.
I think that was a cow. God, that looks...
I'll have to look back through the video and just see. Yeah, the wolf hasn't been changed.
Jesus, look at that.
Mushroom, the ocelot hasn't been changed.
They kind of look like buckets.
Neither of the horses. They do a bit actually. Yeah, actually, yeah, you've got quite a good point.
Looks
Either
like-
that or they look like the Pokemon things.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Those little circles. Like, what are they? Pods or?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't like Pokemon.
not really a big
that
fan
much.
of Pokemon.
No. Harry, if you know this question, Harry is one of our friends at college. Please tell us. I don't know what the answer is.
Yeah,
to
he knows a lot
what
about
the
Pokemon.
round things are.
As you can see, the what do you call it?
The what? Sorry,
the
interface.
That's it.
The user interface.
It hasn't
that
re-
brings back memories.
the background hasn't been changed a lot.
The human
Well, it hasn't really.
computer
But-
interface. That brings back memories.
However, all the buttons and everything look very
the
stylish.
buttons, they look quite medieval and made sort of
Medieval.
stone. It kind of looks like a pavement material that the buttons are made
It
out
looks like
of.
one of those nice cobbled London 1800 streets or something.
Maybe the material
I
the
don't know.
Houses of Parliament are made out of.
What?
No.
This doesn't look like Parliament.
No. Anyway, on to our NPC village. And unfortunately, the villagers haven't been changed, which is a bit of a disappointment, but it saved me having to record them. So, this, I have got to say, is a very nice pack. It's definitely a good alternative to something like Doku Craft if you haven't got a brilliant PC.
There you are.